All right, today we're tackling something huge. We're diving into a groundbreaking idea that could completely reshape one of the most personal and difficult parts of our legal system, family justice. We're going to look at how artificial intelligence and the law are coming together, and what that could mean for families in crisis.
And this is a really important question, right? Because for so many people, the family court system feels like an impossible maze. It's confusing, it's incredibly expensive, and it's just emotionally draining, especially when tensions are already high. But what if AI could change that? What if it could actually offer a new way forward, a way to make justice more accessible and maybe even de-escalate conflict?
Well, that's not just a what-if question anymore. A new, very detailed strategic proposal is on the table, and it aims to figure that out. It lays out a real-world plan to test this very idea, potentially creating a whole new model for how technology can serve this deeply human area of the law.
So, who's behind this whole thing? At the very heart of this vision is a partnership between two organizations that are very different. But you'll see, they're kind of perfectly matched for this challenge. Let's dig into who they are. On one side, you've got Washington University School of Law, WashU, an absolute academic heavyweight that's already a leader in legal AI research. They're bringing the deep scholarship, the ethical oversight, and a real understanding of how to hold algorithms accountable. And on the other side, you have CoTrackPro. They're a justice technology company that's already built a secure AI-powered platform that's designed from the ground up to be trauma-informed for family law. They bring the tools, the practical tech that's ready to go. You could almost think of it as the ultimate legal tech dream team.
So you've got this powerhouse team, but what are they actually going to do? How do they plan to make all this happen? Let's break down their action plan, because it's super concrete and really well thought out.
It all kicks off with a 12-month pilot program, and it's split into 3 clear phases. The first 3 months, that's all about setup, getting the faculty working groups together, selecting the right students, and hammering out the research rules. Then, for the next 6 months, things get real. That's the deployment phase, where law students will actually use CoTrackPro's AI tools in legal clinics to help with things like organizing evidence and supporting people who are representing themselves. And finally, the last 3 months are all about measurement. They'll step back and ask the big question: did it work? They'll evaluate everything based on efficiency and, most importantly, family safety.
But here's the thing. This is not just a one-and-done pilot program. The long-term vision is way, way bigger. At the center of this whole partnership is the goal of creating something totally new.
The plan is to build a permanent innovation center, and it's designed to do 4 key things. It'll be a research lab, diving into really tough issues like algorithmic bias and patterns of abuse. It's also going to be a student innovation studio, a space for hackathons and designing new AI tools. Third, it'll act as an incubator, helping turn those student ideas into actual startups. And finally, it'll be a training hub to get judges, lawyers, and the public up to speed on AI.
And this initiative goes even deeper. It's actually set to reshape legal education itself. We're talking brand new courses on vital topics like AI and family justice systems. But it's not just classroom theory. Students are going to get their hands dirty in the clinics, using AI to do things like analyze risk and parenting plans, or even run mock trials with a tool called Court Coach. The big idea here is to train a whole new generation of lawyers who are not just tech-savvy, but also deeply ethical and aware.
Okay, this all sounds incredibly ambitious, and it is. But the big question is, who does this actually help? Let's get into the real-world impact and see who really stands to benefit from all this.
As you can see, the impact spreads out pretty widely. Students are a major beneficiary, obviously, gaining skills that are going to be crucial for the future. But look how close behind the St. Louis community is. This project is designed to give direct support to domestic violence survivors and families in crisis. Beyond that, the legal system as a whole stands to gain from modernization, and of course, researchers are going to get access to incredible new data to push the field of justice forward.
And for the university, for WashU, well, this is a strategic home run, a 4-fold win, really. First, it cements their position as the #1 law school in the country for this kind of work. Second, it deepens their impact right there in their own community. Third, it allows their faculty to publish truly pioneering research. And fourth, it opens the door to major new funding opportunities. It's a win on pretty much every level.
And listen, you don't have to take my word for how ambitious this is. The proposal says it all, right here. The goal isn't just to be a leader. It's to create the leading model for the entire country, a blueprint that other places can follow to responsibly modernize family justice with AI.
So you can see, this is about way more than just one project at one university. It's really about creating a national blueprint, about shaping the future of law itself.
And the best part, this isn't some pie-in-the-sky dream for 10 years down the road. This is happening now. They've already laid out the immediate next steps. They're scheduling workshops for faculty, nominating people to the advisory board, selecting students for a demo day, and getting all the IT security reviews done. The wheels are already turning.
And that brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. This project is starting in one city, at one law school. But the problems it's trying to solve, things like access to justice, family safety, court efficiency, those are universal. So if this model works, if it proves to be successful, could this become the blueprint for how we approach family justice not just across the country, but everywhere?